This video is brought to you by North Berkeley Wine, importer and retailer of distinctive French and Italian wine. Visit them at northberkeleyimports.com. Welcome back to our Auction Napa Valley coverage. Today we're covering just a few of the many wonderful hospitality events that lead up to the live auction.
There are dozens of dinners and lunches and receptions and open houses at different wineries throughout the valley that people who are auction guests sign up for and participate in. So.
When you do come here and the vintners open their homes up to you and they bring you in and they treat you so graciously, that is something that has gotten better and better. I don't know of anything that's gone along this long, as many years, where they have constantly been able to take care of the people that pay to come here.
I got one more question for you. What was your lifetime batting average?
I was 279 and change.
That's good enough.
Well,
thanks,
that's
Rusty.
what it was.
We're now at Flora Springs, where it looks like a flock or a herd of locusts have descended upon tables and eaten all the lobster and stuff. What do you guys, you're up here to attend the auction. How do you like hospitality events like this?
You know, the hospitality events are first class. Anytime you come up here, not only do you feel like you're part of the family, but you're absolutely treated to some of the best food in the world.
Hey, this one was born in 1972.
I can't tell you how many times that it's like, I wish other people could experience this, because it is such a beautiful place. It'll take your breath away, and the smells of the food and the wine, when they commingle with each other, it's just a perfect marriage, and it's just a great place.
I mean, I've been coming to these auctions for 22 of the 27 years, and what's nice about the hospitality events, you meet the families, and most of these events out here in California are family events. They're not some big, huge corporation, and these are people that work hard for what they do.
How was the chow here today?
Almost embarrassing. I think I had 2 lobster and then somebody handed me another piece. And I was going to take it easy this weekend, knowing what I was confronted with the auction. And I was off the charts. So.
We're here with the Kirks from Omaha, Nebraska.
Yes.
You guys came all the way to California for this event?
Yes, we came out for the Napa wine auction.
Do you come every year, or is this a...
Actually, 2-3 times a year if we can.
Whoa.
And I try to stop here every time we're here.
You guys are hardcore then.
Dad started the thing in 1977, buying the property, and we started making wine in 78. The kids joined us here in the late 90s, and so we're off and running. We want to keep this thing going from generation to generation as a family winery. So it's just a little chance. It brings people from all over the country, gets them to see a little bit of what we do here in Napa, really express ourselves. Some really fun luncheons or dinners. There's some great dinners with some great chefs, and this was really a fun event with just kind of a real casual approach, country approach of serving some lobster and shrimp and sausage on the table like this. I think it shocked most everybody. It's going to take them a while to recover. But the event is just so worthwhile, and it really gives us a chance to give back.
Next, we headed over to Benessere for some Italian-inspired wines.
We're having a party. It's auction week, Napa Valley Wine Auction. I believe it's the 26th anniversary. It's a return to roots is the theme. And as such, we thought it's a great excuse to have a party. Do you need an excuse to have a party? Where we are in North St. Helena, great place for red grapes. Wonderful for Sangiovese, which we grow predominantly, but a little too warm to grow good Pinot Grigio. If we grew Pinot Grigio here, it'd end up tasting a little more, sort of like the Coors Light of white wine, and that's not what we're trying to do. So we source it from the cool Carneros region of Napa Valley. There's a lot of Italian heritage in the valley, but not a lot of Italian grape varietals that are here. When we started the winery in 1995, there were over 250 wineries in Napa Valley, and probably 249 of them were focusing on Cabernet and Chardonnay specifically. So it really didn't seem the need to be yet another winery that was focusing on Cab and Chardonnay per se. And at the same time, this Italian heritage with the Mondavi family, the Martini family, so much Italian heritage here, as well as Italian food being the #1 ethnic food in the United States.
Now, you guys, from what I understand, had the distinct pleasure of you actually were winners in the e-auction last year for their lot.
Benessere, yes, that's how we became familiar with the winery. We were fortunate enough that among many of the bids we put in, this was one that we won, and we were very, very happy.
Were you a big Italian varietal person beforehand, or now you are?
Not before, but we're certainly a big fan of this winery. I don't know that we would say all Italian varietals, but certainly this one.
Then it was off to the Departure Magazine event at the beautiful BV Gardens.
This year we are actually the media sponsor for Auction Napa Valley. And just to add to the ambience of the weekend, we wanted to kind of kick it off with our own touch, bringing in partners like Mandarin Oriental, Vinfolio, Blackbird Vineyards, to just come out here and really enjoy what Napa Valley is all about.
And what's Departures Magazine all about?
Departures Magazine is a benefit to Platinum and Centurion members of American Express. And it's a great luxury lifestyle travel magazine that really touches on what's happening, here and now.
Robin, you've got a history back in your family has a history back in this valley as far back as I can remember from what I've read. Can you tell us a little bit about your upbringing in the area?
Well, I actually can. I'd love to. I grew up next door, actually, at Inglenook, which was the name of Rubicon at that time, which was founded by my great-great-uncle, Gustav Niebaum. So I grew up with a fantastic legacy, and actually I used to ride my horse over here to BV Gardens and go for a swim and then ride home again, because my father was Scottish and not of a mind to build a swimming pool. And I'm a fourth-generation vintner here in Napa Valley, and our daughter Erin, who I'd love for you to say hello to also, is fifth generation. And our Georgia, our Sauvignon Blanc, which we started making several years ago, is named for the first member of the sixth generation of our family. I've got her already. It's our granddaughter, I've got her going. She talks about her wine and she says to her little brother, Henry, she's 5, Henry, someday maybe you'll have your own wine.
We're here with Erin Lail, sixth generation?
Fifth generation.
Fifth generation. So you've got,
Kids are sixth.
The kids are sixth. Okay. So fifth generation, you got a lot of responsibility. You've got a lot of carrying on to do of all of the people that have gone before you. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel good. I feel really lucky.
Do you sort of feel like maybe you wish you were thrown back into the past and you could ride the horse out here in the vineyards and you were part of Inglenook and stuff like that?
Yeah, that would be nice. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's an honest answer.
Yeah. I would love it. I would love it.
Okay.
Why not? I never got to see it. I never got to be a part of it. And yeah, I've always wondered.
And finally, we ended up at Sycamore Vineyards for, of course, some more wine and a walk through the vineyard with their biodynamic specialist.
We want to connect the plant down to the earthly forces and to the cosmic forces. So our task is to lift up, to elevate the plant and to turn the plant and make the plant looking up. So verticality, uprightness, is one of the results of the biodynamic farming. We really share the plant into the two directions, one going down to the earth. And we know with the biodynamic preparation, we increase the root mass, and the other preparation, the quartz, really connect the plant to above.
Wow, that was a long day. Well, we'll be back next time with continuing coverage from the Auction Napa Valley.